everyone! So it's August, which means it's back to school season. Fall is literally next month, and I'm not ready for that. So I thought to prepare myself, I would dive deep into the aesthetic that romanticizes everything fall and school and studying, dark academia. I will not be partaking in the more dark side of dark academia. I'm sorry folks, no murders or cults here. I'm trying to lay it off, you know. But I will be partaking in the more academic side. I will be doing some reading. But first, I think we need to focus on the aesthetic part, because this doesn't look too dark academia to me. So, let's see what we got. Anyways, this is my closet. For some context here, it's 96 out, so I'm not really anticipating wearing anything that's actually very dark academia because it's too hot for that. But let's see. I have this white shirt with a pretty collar detail. I wore this in my journaling video. You may recognize it. This gorgeous dark green sweater dress. I'm gonna put this on and then we'll see about dealing with my face. Okay friends, so I'm actually very pleased with how the collar turned out with the green. I think it looks really good, and I'm definitely going to wear this outfit in real life. Off screen, I put a little concealer and mascara on. I think I'm just going to do a very simple braid because that is the only sort of braid I'm capable of doing. And while I do this, just to make it a little more interesting, maybe I'll talk about my personal experience with dark academia. So I found dark academia pretty early on, early 2019, through the study communities initially on Instagram and Tumblr. And what drew me to it, I think, was just that, was the studying bit, because I was taking a pretty heavy high school course load and identified kind of heavily with taking that course load and being an honors English student and being better than everyone else, even though I very much was not at all. But you know, it boosted the ego a little bit. Then it helped with what it does now, which is just romanticizing the everyday work that needs to be done. And it was actually why I started learning French, was because of dark academia. I scrolled through the dark academia tag on Tumblr for 3.5 hours and I thought, I need to do something better with my life. So I started doing Duolingo French, and I literally haven't stopped. Please help, it's been 804 days. So I really like the aesthetic. I think it's fun. I think that there's a lot of valid criticism of it. I really don't identify with it very much anymore, but I am making this video. So alright, so here is the final look. Very cute. And now I think I'm ready to get to work. This is my vintage Corona typewriter. She's beautiful. So this poem is by Mary Oliver, one of my, if not my favorite poem ever, and it is called Sleeping in the Forest. I thought the earth remembered me. She took me back so tenderly, arranging her dark skirts, her pockets full of lichens and seeds. I slept as never before, a stone on the riverbed, nothing between me and the white fire of the stars but my thoughts, and they floated light as moths among the branches of the perfect trees. All night I heard the small kingdoms breathing around me, the insects and the birds who do their work in the darkness. All night I rose and fell, as if in water, grappling with a luminous doom. By morning, I had vanished at least a dozen times into something better. So as you can see, it is just a beautiful poem. I'm delighted to make myself a copy to take with me on like camping trips and stuff, where I will be sleeping in the forest, but I won't, you know, maybe I won't want to bring my whole book with me. I'm going to remain in the realm of words for now, and I think I'm going to work on my monologue. Oh, and also I took the sweater off. I hope you don't mind. It really is 96 degrees. This will be a cute outfit in November. Alright, so I'm still in the very early stages of this monologue, so I think I'm just going to work on memorizing it. One way that I like to memorize things is to handwrite them out while saying the sentences. Then as you write each sentence, you say all of the ones before it. I know that, you know, I have a lot of emotional work to do on this piece, but I want to get the words down first because it's not that long and I think I can do it in a day. It's just doing that over and over and over again until I've got through the whole piece and have it all mostly memorized. And then I do it again tomorrow. And, well, I don't write it again, but I go through it a couple more times. And the day after that. And then it's really easy to pick it back up if I have an audition and I only have like a week to prepare, which is, you know, oftentimes the case, or even if I have a month to prepare, it's great to have a head start. It's a little tricky. I haven't done any acting work at all for the past year, 2 years, other than auditioning and some musical stuff. So romanticizing it is definitely, I think, removing some of the pressure of being good at it. I think that I am going to spend the rest of the afternoon reading because I can, and I like reading, and that's dark academia-ish. So I decided to read Death of a Salesman because it's been in my plays to read literally so long. I don't know why. It's a nice floppy copy. I read most of my plays online because it's cheaper and I don't have a good play section in my current library, hoping that will change soon. So it's nice to have an actual physical copy to read. Reading outside because I can, / for the aesthetic. Kind of hot out here, as mentioned before. Take a shot every time I say it's 96 degrees out and get alcohol poisoning. Cheers. So. So I just finished it, and that was kind of a lot. I really want to see it staged. Like, it wasn't my favorite play, but I feel like there was so much creative room for like doing cool things with the staging that I don't know, I really want to see it now. Hey y'all, it's the end of the day, so I'm kind of done with this little challenge, and it was pretty fun. But I think that the fun part was the romanticization of whatever I was doing, and not necessarily the fact that it prescribed to a specific aesthetic that I had seen on the internet. I think that in the future I would definitely be willing to romanticize aspects of my life without, you know, like taking the effort to design it around a specific aesthetic, because while romanticizing things can be problematic if you do it to like an immense extent, life is pretty great and it is pretty cool that we can do all these things, so why not romanticize it, right? Why not make it fun? Alright, that's all for today, and bye!